This is the first skyscraper ever made, and this is a 678-meter mega-tall skyscraper. But how did we get here? In this video, I will show the evolution of skyscrapers in Minecraft. First, we have the Wainwright Building, built in the Chicago school style. This was the first skyscraper ever made. Standing at 41 meters tall, it is actually listed as a National Historic Landmark. This building is pretty simple, but I think it turned out great. Up next is the Flatiron Building. This is a very iconic skyscraper built in the Renaissance Revival style, standing at 87 meters tall. The Flatiron Building was one of New York's first skyscrapers, and its distinct triangular shape differentiated it from most other buildings at the time. I honestly love building in this style, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. The Chrysler Building is one of, if not the best representation of the Art Deco style. Standing at 319 meters tall, it is one of the most iconic skyscrapers in the world, and was the tallest building in the world for about a year. The building features gargoyles on the 31st floor and eagles on the 61st floor, representing flight and the embodiment of the machine age of the time. Next, we have the MetLife Building. From the 1930s up until around the 1970s, there weren't many tall skyscrapers being built because of global events such as World War II. However, the MetLife Building was built in the international style, which was very prominent in this era. Now we have a childhood favorite of mine, the Jin Mao Tower. Built in the neo-futurism style and standing at 420 meters tall, the Jin Mao Tower has one of the most impressive indoor atriums. It was the tallest building in China from its completion until 2007. The building is divided into 16 segments, each of which is 1/8 shorter than the 16-story base. The building's proportions revolve around the number 8, which is associated with prosperity in Chinese culture. One World Trade Center is the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. While there is some controversy over if the spire counts towards its height, it officially stands at 541 meters tall, or a symbolic 1,776 feet. Built in the contemporary style, it is the main building of the rebuilt World Trade Center complex. The next building on this list was so highly requested after my last video, so here it is. Merdeka 118 stands at 678 meters tall, making it the second tallest building in the world. While its style is neo-futurism, it is a great example of a beautiful modern skyscraper. I started by creating the wireframe model of the building, which outlined the diamond-shaped glass facades. Merdeka is a term which means independent or free, which fits perfectly as Merdeka 118 commemorates Malaysia's independence. The style also incorporates the traditional songket pattern, which is a fabric that belongs to the brocade family of textiles of Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. Merdeka 118 is also the second tallest structure in the world, even when accounting for towers and radio masts. It's definitely my favorite building I've built so far, including the last video as well.
To the baseline.
The last building in this video is one that hasn't been built yet. The Kingdom or Jeddah Tower, once completed, will be the tallest building in the world, surpassing the Burj Khalifa by roughly 180 meters. It will be built in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. This building features a much more sleek design compared to the Burj Khalifa, and I want to know which is your favorite between the two, so comment down below which one you prefer. If you've made it this far into the video, first of all, thank you, and second, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind later. One defining feature of the Jeddah or Kingdom Tower is the circular sky terrace, which is planned to be of private use by the penthouse floor. Here, you really can see the difference in size of the Kingdom Tower compared to the rest of the buildings. Finally, here is one last look at all of the buildings.